Oh my goodness, I'm recording. So this will be my first entry into my CRPS vlog. CRPS is Complex Regional Pain Syndrome. This will be a raw type of vlog. I won't always look nice like right now, straight out of bed. I'm not always going to script what I'm going to say. Like today, I have not scripted anything to say. I'm just starting this and seeing what I've decided. I have CRPS. I've had chronic regional pain syndrome for 2 years. And maybe longer. We're not quite sure if I had it if I got it with a spinal injury 25 years ago, and it's been slowly eating at me, or if I got it 2 years ago with a knee injury. However, or if I got it in my hip 12 years ago with a pregnancy. All I know is I've had pain, chronic pain now for many, many years, and it increased a lot 2 years ago. I had been married for 1 year at this time, and I was very active. I enjoyed doing CrossFit. I had been doing CrossFit for about 5 years solid. At my best, highest peak, a couple years, I went 6 days a week. And at this time is when I met my husband, who I am now separated from. But I met him, and I was very active. I could hike, I could run up trails, I could kayak, I could do whatever I pretty much wanted. I was strong. I was really strong. I had conquered my back issues. I hadn't quite conquered my back or my hip, but I had learned how to live with the pain. I had learned how to push the limits on the pain, and I thrived off the pain, actually. 2 years ago, I was in a kickboxing class, and I hit the bag straight on with my knee, and I went down. My knee swelled up huge. I went to many doctors who couldn't find what was wrong. They didn't know. And finally, I had some type of an injection. The injection didn't work. And then later on with my knee, like 3 weeks later, I got a major staph infection in my whole leg of that knee. And it did attack nerves. So I was already in trouble with the knee with CRPS, and then I got this infection. So it intensified the CRPS. And at that point, there was nothing to be done. I had 2 orthopedic surgeons tell me it was CRPS, and there was nothing they could do. One of them just sent me on my way. The other one told me to start taking high doses of vitamin C, 2,000 milligrams a day, and pray for the best. He said I could maybe try a pain doctor. And I thought, what the hell is that? I'm not going to a pain doctor. I don't want just pain medicines. I want this fixed. And so I didn't go. Even at the insistence of my own regular doctor, who said I really needed to go, I still didn't go. And I found options. I started having Reiki done on me. Reiki is energy healing, energy shifting, and I found these amazing socks called Vox socks that really helped my nerves. And I was able to endure the pain for 2 years. 5 weeks ago, I fell getting into the bathtub. I tripped on my dogs, and I completely blew up my ankle, broke my tib and my fib, and I tore out every tendon in my ankle, and I had to have surgery. I had 2 big scars going up each side of my leg, and I had staples. Everything, 2 days after I broke my leg, my husband came to me and he said, I want Separation. Now I have to say this, and I hate saying it, but I've gained 60 pounds because I'm not as active as I used to be because I'm very careful with my CRPS. But he told me he can't see me hiking and backpacking with me anymore, him anymore. He can't see me doing all the things that he enjoys. He ice skates, and even though I can't ice skate, I would go sit and watch him and the family ice skate. And I would sit in the cold, which is so hard on the CRPS, and he has no idea how much it hurt. So I've lost him. I lost my job because I was too slow at some things, and for some unfair reasons. I was blamed for something that wasn't right, and I feel like I'm somewhat victimized because of my condition. It's amazing to me how people who all of a sudden learn you're vulnerable will dig their claws in and kick you when you're down. So right now, with CRPS, there is no cure. There are only options to prolong it from advancing. When it advances, it's really ugly, and it's very scary for me. I won't even look at it. I won't even look at the pictures. I don't want to know. But next on tap for me is spinal blocks that they're going to do. I'm going to have one in each side every week for 3 weeks. And then the plan after that will be to see if I can have a nerve stimulator put in my spinal cord, a spinal cord stimulator to block the pain, because the less pain there is, the more blood flow I'm going to have in my extremities. For now, I'm not going to go over exactly what CRPS is, but I will in the future. You can see my left side is directly affected by it now after 2 years. It's my left side where it started. I have one parent who supports me through everything, and she's been amazing. And I have another parent who has no clue and doesn't want to know, because I am not supposed to be a failure, and he looks at this as a failure. It's amazing the people you lose when things get rough and tough. But one thing, even though I'm crying right now, one thing is I am strong. I am stubborn. I have willpower. And I know how to finish. I know how to finish the race. CRPS is called the suicide disease, and I know why. I've felt why. But I am fighting my hardest because I have children who need me. And that is why I have to fight. I don't know how often I'll update. If I'll update every day, it'll probably be really sporadic. I want to capture what's going on over the next couple of weeks for sure, no matter how ugly it is. Right now, this is my foot. I don't know if that got on there. It's very hard to keep my cast on because of the tingling. I'm very lucky I have these special socks that I wear that help me keep it on. But the next couple of weeks will be interesting, and I plan on vlogging them. There's not much out there about CRPS. It's very, very rare. There's not even very many vlogs about them. Honestly, there's not very many people. It consumes your life eventually, and no matter what happens, I want there to be a record so that somebody, if they need to study it, they can. Whether it be for the mental, the psychiatry part of it, or the pain part of it right now. I'm at a pain level of about 5. I have to take a shower today, and water hitting my foot is like excruciating pain. And just trying to put on a sock is excruciating pain. And when I'm in that pain, I start to spasm. My muscles start to spasm. So I'm on a buttload of medicine right now. I'm on low-dose naltrexone, LDN, for anti-inflammatory reasons. I'm on tramadol, a low dose of tramadol for pain. I'm on psychiatric drugs because it's a suicide disease and because the pain actually attacks 5 areas of the brain and can cause dystrophy. I'm on a major muscle relaxer 3 times a day to stop the spasms. And next week, a week from tomorrow, I'll start my injections. I beg people to pay attention to this disease. I beg people, I beg you. Too many women between the ages of 20 and 40 are slipping away because of it. 75% are suicidal because the pain is too much to bear and to think about having to live out the rest of our lives with. It's scary, and this is not just to get attention like my husband tried to tell me it was. It's real. My foot's dying, and I want to save it. So I'm letting go of people in my life. I'm letting go. I'm letting several people go. And I'm gaining a lot of other warriors and angels who are willing to help me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the person I am and for the strength that I have. Because I know if anybody should have this that can conquer it, it's going to be me. And if there's anybody who can advocate for this, it's going to be me. So this is it. That's that. I'm signing off for today. This is my vlog. I'm sure I'll have more over the next coming days because things are going to start to get real if they already haven't. Thanks.